Alright. What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back. It's your boy J Reacts TV, man. We back again with another video. I know I've been gone. Took a little short break. You know what I'm saying? I've been streaming, trying to get my, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't known, you know what I'm saying? Go check it out. That's going to be in the link in the description box down below. So make sure y'all go check me out for me. Streaming almost every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But as y'all can see by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be reacting to FRIEZA versus MEGATRON Death Battle. So we got Dragon Ball Z versus Transformers. We're going to see what that's about. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on that post notification. Make sure that bell is on so y'all know when I upload. Yeah, the original video is gonna be in the link in the description box down below. And yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into this video. I look good. I look good today. Let me stop.
Death Battle sponsored by NordVPN and BetterHelp.
FRIEZA, the Dread Emperor from Dragon Ball.
And Megatron, the Decepticon commander from Transformers.
When these two dictators collide, the cosmos will tremble.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Who y'all got, y'all? I ain't gonna lie, I got...
Deep in the bowels of outer space
I
lies a
don't
monster
know.
so cruel,
Cause
so
FRIEZA
callous,
nasty,
so
bro.
evil,
You know what I'm saying?
that
We
the
still didn't get
universe
Black
itself
FRIEZA yet.
trembles.
So
at his
I know they're not
approach.
gonna put that in there.
Behold, the mighty
FRIEZA's nasty,
Lord
bro.
FRIEZA.
Oh, he's adorable with the horns and that floppy tail and the... Genocide? Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
FRIEZA's diminutive stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, FRIEZA's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes, really.
I guess you could say FRIEZA is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much is unknown about FRIEZA's alien race and heritage, only that he and his father were born.
That's probably why FRIEZA always fucking... It's always alive, bro. Like, out of all the villains, think about it. Cell Dad. I don't know what that was. Cell Dad. I won't say Boo died, but you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the villains deadass died. Like, so it's like for FRIEZA to keep coming back, it's crazy.
As mutants with abnormally high power levels.
Oh, like how the doc said my blood alcohol level was
Refrigerator.
0.8 straight out the womb.
70 years
FRIEZA was
old is
so
crazy, huh?
strong that my blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb. FRIEZA was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger, FRIEZA transforms to get weaker. So he doesn't like accidentally nuke a planet, only intentionally.
With his father's empire and army at his beck and call, FRIEZA would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one, and selling them to the highest bidder. Just like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected,
Nah,
he'd
that's
just
crazy.
kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew. Just like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, FRIEZA's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
FRIEZA's strength comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his classic Death Beam, Death Ball, Death Wave, Death Cannon, Death Saucers. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme here.
FRIEZA can move mountains with his mind, fire laser beams from his eyes, create ki force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone. He's fast enough to keep up with Goku's ki attacks, which, scaled to the ki he absorbed for a spirit bomb against, fast enough to keep up with
final form, golden form, and they got Black FRIEZA, so I don't know if they put it in
Goku's
there.
ki attacks,
I
which,
don't know about
scaled to the
Megatron.
ki he absorbed for a spirit bomb against Kid Buu, could move across the universe in less than a minute. That would be over 17 quadrillion times the speed of light, and he's gotten even stronger and faster since then.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding energy and destroy it. That's over 5.3 Yoda tons of TNT.
And that was in his weakest
That's a
form.
word.
Too bad.
That's a word. Oh no. My stomach. That's a word? Septillion tons? It's crazy. Y'all don't think so? I should say septillion tons.
5.3 Yoda tons of TNT.
And that was in his weakest form. Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space genocide just ain't what it used to be.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot, and accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the albino dildo he is, Frieza has survived being pounded by Broly for over an hour straight, crushed by Goku's Spirit Bomb, and then split in half, consumed by an exploding planet, and left afloat in the vacuum of space.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body,
Oh,
though
shit.
unlike
Person
other
wrong
Dragon
button.
Ball villains, he can't heal on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new transformation capable of surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
That's a level of laziness I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves of their punches were able to reach the edges of existence in only a few seconds. Over
that's a fact.
270 quadrillion times the speed of light. And that is before so many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
A transformation capable of surpassing
Black
Goku's
Frieza.
Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza!
The all-seeing Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's strongest, and perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us another prediction! Oh, Wiz, I
That's
think
crazy.
you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron!
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe.
He
and
definitely
beat
did
Jiren,
that.
A being
He said
comparable to
couldn't
the
beat him, so I had
gods
to
of
join him.
destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe as he
It's
means
funny
to
because when
keep.
he in his
This
regular form, this nigga look like a little ass kid. Nigga look like a little ass kid with a big ass head.
almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip
And I always thought Frieza was a girl too. That's crazy.
and a heart of ice.
For a minute, so like, you know?
This game, you're not ready for it.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN.
It's no secret that Wi-Fi networks, especially free public ones, can be compromised by criminals to get access to, spy on, or even alter your data.
For example, is
Shout out to NordVPN.
To this repressive caste citizens decree.
80s to...
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate
Damn,
mode
that nigga is
determined their role and
90,000
status in
years old.
society,
What the fuck?
rather than letting them choose for themselves. Born into this repressive
That's what
caste
needs a
system,
cough drop. I'm
Megatron
crying.
of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa, politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution. After
I wanna
the
hear-
just
I gotta
took
hear how it
society
started.
rather
I
than
gotta
letting
hear
them
how it
choose
started.
for
Hold on.
themselves. Born into this repressive caste system, Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa, politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime? Never say that Megatron wasn't committed. The Civil War he
Okay,
started
okay,
between the
okay.
two groups lasted 9 million fucking years. And again, remember, toy robots.
He was aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles are so fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second. By scaling the distance of the Earth using the angle of this shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But like me, the fusion cannon needs a little time to recharge between shots. So Megatron's got some tools to keep the job going. He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Meg's literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air, and open up a force field known as a panic bubble.
Now, it might seem like a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside, but that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is strong enough to match the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's metallic hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive, it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron's
Yo,
mass
shout out
and
to
how
my
fast
son
it was
King
sent
for
flying to
subscribing.
get
I mean,
its
for
overall
following.
kinetic energy, Megatron
King?
must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 ninotons of TNT, enough to annihilate a small star. He can even keep up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron at hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a Transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
And a gun! Just a gun. Walter B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen.
Nah, I
What
ain't
does he
gonna lie,
have, like his
transforming into a
Decepticon
gun
buddies
is-
point him at people and
It's not
fire?
crazy, but it's
sometimes
like,
he
out of all
can fire
things,
himself too.
Oh my god. That looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs.
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place? Would the memory get lost in the cloud?
In what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after millions of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
Why we didn't see that in the movies?
This is your garbage trash browser, and this is Opera GX. you see this difference?
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you ever felt like your very own brain is getting in?
That
Shout out to BetterHelp.
you can have a
For nowhere. Death battle today.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever. I, Lord FRIEZA, claim this world as my own. Cheer for me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands, organic scum!
I love it when they monologue back.
Okay. Okay. Dude, that shit right back at him. Pause. Yeah. Pause.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse. What's wrong? Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wits should more than suffice, you blithering ponce!
That's the background. He said, why won't you die?
Where did he go? Huh?
Oh, nigga transformed on him. Come here. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that was fake fire. Like, he was on a ramp with it too. He said, transform.
Well, doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet! the mighty Lord FRIEZA, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable creature! Till your screams are heard in the vacuum of space!
Die a fool's death!
I figured. If Frieza died, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
Woo! These niggas is still going. What the fuck? No, this is crazy.
We have a number of different
These niggas be deciding what ad to give me.
Like, look at all of these. Oh my!
Let's go get him this side. Oh, he cut right through it.
Cybertronians must kill them all.
KO! Wrong again, Frieza. It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming
ducked his
power
head.
gave him a clear edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his antimatter, which would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it was.
And that was a real possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react. And Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron scaled to characters who could cross galaxies, Frieza has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he'd certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus' Punch Clash. Since Universe 7 as a whole should be over 13 times larger than our own universe, Frieza's super forms would far exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner is Frieza.
Thanks for watching, and hey, are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose a matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
Hold on, child. Go right there, Minky. Ooh, it's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Without further ado, we out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure I turn on your post notification. Make sure that bell is on so y'all know when I upload. Yeah, man, that's it for the video. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Frieza was gonna lose. Reason being is because we don't know too much about Frieza powers. We just know that she is stronger than him. I keep saying he is stronger than him, so that's why I was like, I wouldn't be mad if he lost for me, because we don't know his powers just yet. So it's like we can't base, we just, you know what I'm saying. But he won, he took the one. I ain't even mad at that either, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, original video, there's gonna be the link in the description box down below. Yeah, everything else is too. Peace.